folks, welcome back to Wandering Woods. I just got dropped off here at the base of the Devil's Racetrack on the Cumberland Trail. So the goal today is to hike all the way from this point to downtown La Follette, a place called Tank Springs Trailhead. I have actually hiked both sides up the mountain, but I've never hiked the whole length in between. So something I wanted to do, said I was going to do it this year, 2020. Got 2 days left, so I thought, let's get out there and get it done. After I pass this creek over here, there's not really any water until you get all the way to the other side, to the actual Tank Springs. So I packed a couple liters with me. Other than that, I've got a couple of essentials and a couple snacks. But my pack otherwise is pretty empty. Also cameled up, meaning that I filled my belly hump full of water before I left. So I think we should be good water-wise. It'll be a tough hike going up and coming down for sure. And it sounds like there's a whole lot up and down in between. So I'm expecting about 5.5, 6 hours to get to the other side. Made it to the top of Devil's Racetrack. It is amazing up here. So that was a pretty tough hike. I mean, it's straight up the mountain. I came from way down there. But I'm hiking toward La Follette now. So I got roughly, the maps are a little different on this, but anywhere from 9 to 11 miles, I think. I'll settle that debate later, but I'm going to head that way and hopefully make it to Tank Springs before dark. to the Tank Springs shelter, or what's left of the shelter. I did read that it burnt down some time ago, but I have been up here when it was standing, and it was a really cool, place to camp along the Cumberland Trail. So it's very unfortunate. They did have some forest fires up here a couple years ago, so I assume that's what happened. But this is where it was. I think. Let's see. Right now, I'm about 7 miles in. Probably 2.5, 3 to go. 3.5. Not sure exactly. But we're gonna keep trucking. So I just finished up. I'm at the parking lot for the Tank Springs trailhead. It ended up being 9.93 miles from where I was dropped off to where I am standing right now. So pretty good trek today. I'm extremely worn out. That trail is tough. It's got pretty much every terrain you can imagine. On the Devil's Racetrack side, you have a lot of steep uphill switchbacks the whole way up until you get to the top of the mountain. There's a little bit of hiking on top of the rocks up on the ridge, and then there's a whole lot of leisurely walking through the woods. One point you hit some four-wheeler roads. You actually hit a dirt road that leads up to the one and only house that I saw up there on the mountain. But then when you get down to the Tank Springs Inn, it is very technical. It's a whole lot of just climbing over rocks, maneuvering around stuff the whole way. I forgot my trekking poles again, so of course I fell, but only once, and I actually fell in slow motion and did a tuck and roll, and then ended up in a back handspring. So probably an 8.5. I think it looked pretty good, but that was it. A lot of thorns. There were a lot of thorns the whole way, which was kind of annoying. And of course, I wore shorts to hike in today, which I typically do. So I would recommend it unless you hate uphills, downhills, because there's a lot of both. Sorry, I had an ATV go by. But yeah, a lot of up and downs the whole way. The views that you see most of the way are through the trees. So during the spring or summer, you're probably not going to get a lot of a lot of the views that I saw today. But I'm telling you, when you get to the openings where you can see out far, it's unbelievable. So, yeah, I think this is pretty cool hike. And plus, I completed another, section of the Cumberland Trail. So it's great.